Today talking about Zebec Network ZBCN. 0039 down 20% over the last 7 days. Over the last 24 hours, down around 12%. We are seeing a pullback again after a month of pretty significant gains of 100, almost 120%. 007 back at the end of May, and then obviously over the last year. More specifically, since the entire month of May, really, is when Zebec did extremely well. I think the first video I made on Zebec was back here um, in the March range when 001, and obviously pumped up and was, at the all-time high of 006,783 back at the beginning of this month here. So again, we're seeing a pullback. I think was kind of expected after just, a pretty significant run up over the last, I don't know how many days that would be, 40 days or so. It was just continuing to run up, but the holder count has grown steadily, which again, I don't think should surprise anyone here. If I could see the Solana scan really quickly, yeah, 74,000, almost 75,000 holders. I think it's just a matter of time before Zebec hits that 100,000 holder mark, and I do think that's probably going to come relatively soon when we just talk about, retail now getting interested in it. I think even right now we're seeing people start to sell their bag. If you look over the last 7 days, with the price down 20%, I think a lot of people were taking profits at these levels here, and now are getting what you can say paper hands and selling here. But Zebec obviously has massive potential moving forward. I think I just wanted to make this video more so to explain my position and kind of how I'm bullish long term on Zebec, as I am with all the altcoins that I do talk about on the channel. We talk about the market as a whole as well, recovering nicely after Trump and Elon went at it. On Twitter, global crypto market cap sitting at 3.4 trillion. Again, BTC dominance 63%. So altcoin season is going to happen again when that BTC dominance comes down below 55%, which is obviously what we need if you're an altcoin investor. But some massive updates here for Zebec Network that I wanted to go over really quickly. Again, since my last video, Zebec announces its latest acquisition, GateKnox. Read more at telegraph.com. It's AI-powered KYC for Web3. It essentially is a compliance firm ahead of MICA and FCA regulatory push. MICA, obviously the European crypto kind of organization that's regulating crypto in the European Union. Talked about it with LCX and things like that, but this is some decent news here. Zebec acquiring GateKnox here for MICA regulation, right? They want to be fully regulated in Europe. And then we see here this tweet: Zebec explains globally. They've also proud to welcome 3 new strategic advisors, which are obviously advisors from entities that they've collaborated with or have partnerships with. The founder of GateKnox, founder of ScienceCard UK, and then the former CSO of ScienceCard UK. All 3 individuals are head of these entities that Zebec has partnered with. But what I wanted to share today was this thing they posted an hour ago, which is a TV campaign coming to major networks this summer. Life doesn't wait. Why should your pay? Zebec makes every moment count with real-time earnings, money in your account as soon as you earn it. No delays, real-time pay for real life. And again, I'm going to play the full clip of the commercial, but this is a really well put together commercial. And I think, if you're an individual not even invested in crypto and you see this tweet, you will be very interested in what Zebec has to offer, in my opinion. But I'm going to play it without sound. I just don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, here. So yeah, you can see the legitimacy and the professionalism of that commercial, which again, if it does come to major TV networks this summer, be pretty crazy if they were to get advertisement placement like that. But again, this is obviously super bullish, and like I said, if you're just at home, you have a job, you're an employee at a company, and you see that tweet, you're gonna be like, wow, that kind of makes a ton of sense, and why doesn't that exist already? And that's exactly what Zebec here is doing. And then we look at just multipliers, potential multipliers for Zebec. 8.2 billion market cap, 10 cents, 25x from these levels. And then again, I'm just comparing it to ton for market cap purposes. 25 billion market cap, 80x is 31 cents from here. So again, please drop a like on this video, you guys. Zebec Network, I do remain extremely bullish. Wanted to make this video to kind of re-explain my bullish outlook on Zebec. Please drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.